Take a deep breath in and exhale. Close your eyes. Keep breathing deeply. See yourself entering into a place that goes beyond the physical place that you are at. It's a place that you can call magical, special, sacred, blessed. Use the term that resonates with you the most. Take a deep breath in and exhale at peace. Just by thinking on the place you are creating the place. Just keep being here, breathing and listening. It's okay. Take a deep breath in and exhale. The important thing about this place is that it allows our souls to meet and acknowledge each other, to nourish and celebrate each other. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel yourself, see yourself in the presence, surrounded by the entity that you value the most, whoever it is, with your belief system as it is up to date. It is perfect, even in the perceived imperfections others, concerned citizens, may have shared with you, or including yourself. Maybe you are doubting either the entity that you have been serving, valuing, loving all these years, or you are doubting your belief systems. How can it be possible that I still believe in fill the blank? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that it was a wise decision to step up into this space, and that by having done so, you are giving your mind the opportunity to become sharper and more precise, your spirit to become stronger, and your heart to become more loving. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, see yourself surrounded with love and peace. Let go the questions that may have been showing up, like how exactly does this work? Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, realize that when you took that deep breath in, you trusted that there was going to be oxygen on that air. Oxygen, essential for your life and at the reach of your nose. What will you do? How will you behave if from now on you keep the perspective that the essentials for your life have already been given? You already have those. And everything else are extra gifts. Everything. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you are willing and able to make the most of this time from your life. Declare that you are totally receptive toward the message for today, because you are aware that when it shows up, it's coming all the way from the subconscious to the conscious. And automatically it's giving you the opportunity to heal what has been hidden. Do you realize that something could be hidden in the deepest part of your soul, in the deepest part of your mind, and still could be controlling some of your perceptions, some of your decisions, and some of your actions or inactions? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you are totally committed to interview your message for today with curiosity, to treat it as an ally. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go the attachment to a specific way or form for the message. Could it show up as a thought? Yes. Memory, body sensation, particular emotion? Yes, yes, yes. Could it show up as something on our time together or afterwards? Yes. Could it show up as something that you automatically are able to link with the topic, or something that you have no clue? Why does this shows up right now? It's okay. It is perfect. Just place it in front of you. Take a deep breath in. And exhale all worry about what if I am unable to remember all this information later. Take a deep breath in and relax, because whatever it is more important for you to remember, you remember. And if you don't remember, then it wasn't that important. It's okay. Let it go. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let go any attachment to a particular message. Does that make you a bad person? Oh, that's only the privilege of being alive. People who are alive have the privilege to attach to certain outcomes. Those that are dead are not attached at anything. So instead of fighting your attachment, what if you choose to question the beliefs that are behind those attachments? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, start believing that whatever message shows up today is the instrument that you need the most to learn, grow, and evolve. And declare, I adjust my perspective about the message. And from a place of love, I align to learn, grow, and evolve with it. I adjust my perspective about the message. And from a place of love, I align to learn, grow, and evolve with it. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And declare that you consciously harvest empowering, assuming responsibility, and taking action. I consciously harvest empowering, assuming responsibility, and taking action. I consciously harvest empowering, assuming responsibility, and taking action. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe what is coming, which came first, the thought, memory, body sensation, particular emotion, something that is putting you in despair or is inspiring you, something that is attached to your past, to your present circumstances, or to your future. Is it something that is attached to your future and putting you into despair? Do you realize that in some way or the other you are doing a rerun of what you perceive as your worst nightmares of the past? On a cinema close to your mind, or even you are perceiving that your worst nightmares of the present are the ones who are going to be as a rerun forever and ever. Take a deep breath in and exhale anything that could be overwhelming, anything that could be taking your peace away. Take a deep breath in. And keep in mind as you exhale that the universe is infinite. That the universe is infinite. Infinity rules. Infinity rules. Therefore, in a universe that is infinite, open yourself at the vast amount of possibilities, of combinations, of messages, ways or forms to receive it, opportunities to show up, people to meet, people to love, and to be loved from, people to do business with, relationships, new pathways, new fill the blank, whatever it is that you would love to see in your life. Are you willing to take responsibility, assume your responsibility, and empower yourself to see more of that? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, empower, assuming responsibility and taking action. I consciously harvest, empowering, assuming responsibility and taking action. Observe from whatever it is that is showing up, go into your past. Which event is the strongest? One in where you perceive you were unconscious about the results that you wanted, that you didn't assume responsibility for your own actions, or that you didn't assume responsibility to empower others and they fill the blank. What they did, and it has no way back. Thank you for staying here. Stay here. This is your sign to keep being here. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, empowering, assuming responsibilities and taking action. I consciously harvest, empowering, assuming responsibility and taking action. Observe if you are, what are you saying to yourself? Or what are you feeling the impulse to shout at me? Observe the emotions. If you feel inspired and you would love to share with me the successful story about fill the blank, thank you for being here. Keep being here. There is more for you. If you are feeling in despair, in the impulse to shout at me that fill the blank, thank you for being here. There is more for you here. Is it possible that you are only seeing one area of your life? You are more than one area of your life. Vocational, physical, financial, familial, mental, spiritual, social. Could you be perceiving yourself as thriving in one area and doing a lousy job in another? Yes, that could be happening. Oh, I didn't place any attention to that area because for me it's not important. It's okay. This is about your life. It is your space. However, are you willing to consider the possibility that one area of your life empower the other? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, empowering, assuming responsibility, and taking action. I consciously harvest, empowering, assuming responsibility, and taking action. When you think about empowering to assume responsibility and take action, are you thinking about others or about yourself? If you think about others, do you believe they are going to be able to execute? Or is it possible that you, in some way or form, are already with a mindset of, this is fixed, these people can't do any more because of fill in the blank? Is it possible that when you interact with people that look different than you, that behave different than you, that speak different than you, you automatically close to the possibility to listen to their ideas or projects, to the possibility to collaborate with them? Because you will believe they are unworthy? Take a deep breath in and exhale. Keep in mind, this meditation is about expanding your sphere of consciousness, expanding your sphere of awareness, expanding, raising your level of alertness. By being here, you are doing that. By being here, your future has already been transformed. It started to transform at the second you gave yourself permission to step up into this space. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, empowering, assuming responsibility, and taking action. I consciously harvest, empowering, assuming responsibility, and taking action. What if right now you choose to ask yourself, which actions aren't clearly defined? Who is responsible for? Is it possible that there are some actions that are not clearly defined? Who is responsible for? Could that happen in your vocation, in your company? That is no one's job description. Therefore, no one did it. However, could that also happen in your family or in any area of your life? Like your spirit or your mind? Are you expecting others to take care of your spirit? Are you expecting others to take care of your mindset? And how's that going? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, empowering, assuming responsibility, and taking action. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and taking action. See which labels you place on yourself, on your self-image, due to any of those events that you thought about. And see which labels others started to call you and you accept as yours. Do you realize that when people give you names, put any limitation on you because what you have done or not done, those are gifts that you don't have to keep going with it all over? So right now, look into your self-image and took all those labels away. It is time to be free from your perceptions of the past. Take all those labels away. We are creating a space for for new moments in your life, for a new life. Does that mean that anything in your past is worth it? Who said that? There's a lot of value, including those things that you perceive your nightmares. I can guarantee you that you are only seeing one side of the coin, the part that hurts the most. Could it be another side? Indeed, it is. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and take action. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and taking action. Are you thinking in an enormous strategy? Are you spending so much time in your future that you are avoiding to enjoy the present moment as it is? Ha! You have no clue what I am going through. And you are absolutely right. Thank you for being here. Keep going. Keep walking. I do know about you that there is only one you. In this entire universe, there is only one combination of your skills, abilities, knowledge, talents, experiences, even fears and desires. That makes you a master. What if you choose the label of being a masterpiece as you declare? I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to unfold the masterpiece I am. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to unfold the masterpiece I am. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and take action. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and take action. Oh, if you're thinking, why do I have to do that? They are paid to fill the blank. Do you realize that when you empower others to assume responsibility and take actions, indirectly you are empowering yourself? Do you realize that when you empower others to assume their responsibility, you are liberating yourself from responsibilities that aren't yours? Are you aware that in order for you to step up into new levels of service, profits, health, freedom, and greatness, in whichever way or form you value the most, when you become aware that the bigger the enterprise that you want to create, either in a company or as a family or as your physicality, whatever it is, empowering others allows you to reap results, to cultivate results at a new level. Of course, if you want to be in a kayak could be maybe about empowering yourself and a few others. But if you want to navigate a cruise ship, the thing requires more empowerment to others and to yourself. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and take action. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and taking action. And as you choose today to ask yourself which actions aren't clearly defined, who is responsible for? As you ask yourself that question over and over, is it possible that you are believing that you have no power to make someone to fill the blank? Do you realize that there is a difference between trying to make someone to do whatever than to empower them so they decide to take action? Do you feel free to do it? Do you see yourself as able to do it? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and taking action. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and taking action. Would it be convenient that you assume responsibility for your mindset, for your spirit, and any results that you would love to see in your life? The question is, which actions are you willing to give? Are you believing this has to be like a humongous action? Do you realize the power of listening actively? Do you realize that listening actively allows others to feel empowered, therefore to take action? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, empowering, assuming responsibility and taking action. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and taking action. Review whatever it is that is bothering you. Could it be that you are looking at something as an obstacle and it isn't? Maybe it is a trampoline for you to reach further than you ever thought possible. But your perception is creating some discomfort, emotionally or physically. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and taking action. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and taking action. Declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. I'm from a place of love. I align to empower, assume responsibility, and take action. I adjust my perspective about who I am. I'm from a place of love. I align to empower, to assume responsibility, and taking action. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Observe what are you willing to let go and what you are unwilling to let go. Realize that when you have attachments, there are beliefs behind that attachment. Observe those beliefs and dare to question them. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, empowering, assume responsibility, and taking action. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and taking action. Do you realize that by you being here, that's exactly what you're doing? You are assuming responsibility for your life. And you're taking action already. Give yourself a hug. It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and taking action. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and taking action. I consciously harvest, empowering to assume responsibility and taking action. Blessings.